why your LinkedIn text posts aren't working, and how video can change everything. If you're still relying on text posts to build your brand on LinkedIn on their own, solely just text posts, I hear you. Like, that was me too. But honestly, you're making it harder than it needs to be. That's my honest opinion. In this video, I'm going to break down why video consistently outperforms text-based on LinkedIn, how the algorithm prioritizes it, and the simple shifts you can make to get more engagement and visibility. Point number one, the engagement hierarchy. LinkedIn doesn't just treat all posts as equal, right? It has preferences for which content it pushes harder, faster than anything else, depending on the engagement that it gets. So not all content's created equal when it comes to LinkedIn's algorithm. LinkedIn ranks them based on their engagement potential. And number 4 out of the 4 types is text-based posts. It's still valuable. I absolutely encourage people to do it, and it should be a part of your mix. It certainly is part of mine, but it's much harder to stand out with just text-based posts. You're missing so much. Image posts come next. So great if they've got an eye-catching image. They tend to have limited engagement though. People react to the image, don't always read the post. Again, they're for the right sort of people. Carousel posts, great if you've got something valuable to add. Very time consuming to create and not something you want to do every single day, right? But much more likely to be evergreen content. You might post it once a month. Probably most people won't even realize. But the number one type of content that LinkedIn likes you to engage with is video. It's got the highest engagement of all of the types of content, especially if you post native video. For those of you linking to your YouTube channel, stop it. It doesn't work. It takes people off LinkedIn. LinkedIn doesn't like you doing it. Therefore, it penalizes you. But why video? Why is video ranked so highly? Well, first of all, let me clarify, right? All of these have a place in your market and mix. You should be doing some element of all of these because people all absorb information, advice, and browse their feed in a different way. Some are scrolling through on mobile, some are looking on desktop, some do a bit of both. You've got neurodiverse people, you've got neurotypical people, you've got busy people, people with a lot more time on their hands. Everybody wants something different. Therefore, all of these need to be part of your mix. However, video wins because we're drawn to eyes and faces. It's in our behavior. It's in our neural makeup, right? We're drawn to eyes and faces. It's natural. It stops people scrolling. Videos actually have been proven that they have a longer dwell time for most videos that you create, especially if it's got valuable content in there. People will sit and watch a video more because they've got less to do. Their eyes don't have to work as hard than if they're reading text-based posts, for example. But the most important thing that I talk about all the time is it makes you more memorable. People remember faces far better than words. They can see your passion, your energy, and your enthusiasm direct in the video, or look you in the eyes, and they get used to who you are. They become familiar to them. Therefore, you become trusted. We talked about this in last week's episode, right? Just be honest. When's the last time you actually read a full text post? One of those long posts. I love writing them. I'm not going to lie. I love writing them. I'm ADHD. Why write one word when 1,000 will do, right? I have to rein myself in as much as I can, but it's not easy. Number 2, why does the LinkedIn algorithm prioritize video content though? Because surely the engagement only happens more with videos because LinkedIn pushes it harder, right? Which is true. LinkedIn rewards content that increases dwell time. The longer people are looking at a piece of content, the longer they're on LinkedIn, the more it wants them to be there. Therefore, they push video content. And LinkedIn's internal research shows that videos get at least 3 times more engagement than text-based posts. Native video uploaded directly performs even better again. So have you noticed how video posts keep popping up in your LinkedIn feed, for example? Right, that's not an accident. It's not because LinkedIn's just pushing video feed out randomly. It's because it knows how often you stop and look at video in your feed. And it's feeding you videos at the rate with which you normally engage with them or view them. Now you're starting to see how much attention to detail they pay. So for example, video content on YouTube, TikTok, it's massive, right? TikTok and YouTube are primarily search engines now, right? They're not even video hosting platforms anymore. And LinkedIn's just trying to keep up with that. They're trying to keep up with trends without becoming TikTok or YouTube. And I have to say, I think they're doing all right with it. I was a bit worried when the new vertical feed came in. I know they're making some significant tweaks to that. They've taken it back out again recently. It'll come back with a better version, I think. I think it'll just go back into the feed rather than come back as a separate video feed. I don't think anybody's actually looking at that. And there was far too many YouTube people posting YouTube videos in there. But think about that. And for me, I just ask that you have like a mindset shift, right? Video is an unfair advantage over your competition. Your competition want to get on video, but they're still making excuses up as to why they're not, right? At the moment, you're probably level with that. You can get a step ahead of them. I've done it and it works. I did it when I was in your shoes. I did it as a solutions consultant and it made a tremendous difference. There is not another solutions consultant that had the success that I did over that period of time, honestly. It's tremendous advantage. Point 3, right, so how video increases personal connection and trust. This is my personal favorite. This is the bit that I'm most passionate about. Thought leaders who use video build deeper relationships faster. It's true. People buy from and engage with those people that they feel most connected to. The more you show up in the feed, the more connected they feel. Therefore, the more likely they are to buy from you. But like this, people can see when you're passionate about something, can see when you really believe in it or whether you're just reading from a script. Now, yes, I have talking points over here, but I'm not just reading from the talking points. I'm passionate about what I'm talking about, and you can see that in the video. When you know that somebody's an expert, that they're passionate, they care, they have a lot of energy, and you align with them, you've all of a sudden removed all of the competition, because why would I work with anybody else? That's what you want to achieve. And, you know, like, especially when you look at text-based or image-based posts, don't convey the emotional connection that you get from video. It can't be face-to-face. Things get lost in the context. And yes, I've met some tremendous content writers who are copywriters only and will do an amazing job of telling your story through words, but it takes time and effort to read the post, not just to write it. Biggest mistake people make when posting video on LinkedIn. There's more than one. There's not just one. There's lots of mistakes people make, but the biggest one for me, my biggest bug brain, is posting YouTube links instead of native videos. You probably have the video content anyway. If not, download it from your YouTube channel and repost it natively into LinkedIn. Don't get deprioritized for sending people off site. You'll get less views, you'll get less reach. You might as well not bother. Not hooking viewers in the first 3 seconds. I have been guilty of this for the longest time. Not adding that hook at the beginning because it feels a bit salesy, if I'm honest. But it works. It works. It really does catch people's attention and lets people know why they should give you more of their time. And that's what it is. You're not necessarily pitching a sale at them. You're pitching more of their time because you know you can add value to them if they just give you some of their time. Number 3, not adding captions. It's crucial for accessibility, but also because 80% of LinkedIn users watch video from their mobile with the sound off. Because they still want to consume the content. You know, it's kind of sat at the side of the desk just watching videos down here. That's very important. Make sure that you're adding captions in there. Make sure they're clearly legible and they're not offending to the eyes. Don't go with crazy fonts and colors and stuff. Usually yellow, white and black are brilliant because they stand out and they're very easy for accessibility reasons. Mistake number 4 is not giving them any reason to engage. What's the point in creating a video if you don't actually get them to do anything with the content? What's your call to action? What do you want them to do? But honestly, I've seen some fantastic video creators just get hidden in the feed because they just don't follow any of these rules. And I'm the first person to break rules. I love breaking rules. But these ones that I've given today, honestly, try and stick to as many of them as you can when you're creating content. You can thank me later when your views and reach go further. But if you're not already in video, is the biggest reason, review what I've said, is the biggest reason for you to get involved with creating video content for you, your personal brand and your business. If you want to drive revenue in 2025, you need video. There's no two ways about it anymore. You're behind the curve officially. 2024 was the year of the video. In 2025, you're behind it. If you need help with that, you know where I am. And I will see you next week on the Content Classroom. Bye-bye.